Owning your own yacht is a wonderful experience and exciting for many, but the true cost of yacht ownership is something that most people don't consider. Join us as we unveil the ridiculously hidden cost of owning a super yacht. Make sure to watch the whole video. We've saved the most ridiculous annual cost for the end of the video. Welcome back to Yacht News, where you may enjoy the most spectacular and up-to-date yacht news. Before we begin, like and subscribe so that we can welcome you aboard. Do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, turn on the bell icon to receive notifications about upcoming videos, and today, we are going to explain the most ridiculous yearly costs of a super yacht. Let's get started with number 9 on our list. Number 9. Registration fees, approximately $2,000. Your brand new super yacht needs to be registered just like any other regular vehicle. This is a crucial initial step because picking the flag and the country you want to register your yacht under can have considerable advantages, especially in terms of tax breaks. Initial yacht registration can cost over $2,500. If you think that registration is the only cost you will incur, then you need to watch number 8. Number 8. Waste management costs a varied amount. The days of bothersome odors and infection risks brought on by waste on yachts that could be disposed of for days or weeks because cruising didn't lead to a harbor with suitable facilities for waste disposal are long gone. Today, we boast of modern waste management systems. Even so, the cost of waste management is still high because final waste disposal in the harbor is typically charged by volume. Well, if you're worried about the cost for waste management, brace yourself for the next one. Number 7. Food and beverages, $33,000 to $460,000 annually. The amount of food required in a super yacht each week is enormous, so you require a supplier, but you just can't go through to the nearby supermarket and load up the crew car with tons of fresh products and products every week. A supplier will guarantee that you will receive all of your products whenever and wherever you require them. This comes at a fee, but is unquestionably necessary. Besides, it's challenging to please many people every day. Therefore, you need to serve a variety of meals to satisfy everyone. A buffet should include 2 or 3 main courses, soups, different side dishes, salads, and desserts. There will always be leftovers as well, because there must be enough to ensure that everyone will be satisfied. All said and done, the overall budgets might range from $33,000 to $460,000 annually, depending on the super yacht and the services you will offer to your crew and guests. If you think the food and beverage is the only enormous cost you will incur, then you definitely have to keep watching for the next upcoming costs. Number 6. Communication, $54,000 annually. Everyone on board, including staff and visitors, wants to continue using their cell phones, email, streaming services, and social media. Due to the rapid advancement of technology in this field and the impending rollout of 5G, nearshore costs are probably going to decrease. Costs are high and vary depending on the upload/download speeds required for your guests and crew whilst offshore. It's a good idea to start with a monthly budget of $4,000 to $5,000 and go from there. Subscriptions to satellite TV, crew cell phone bills, mail, freight, and other communication-related expenses are additional costs. Before you start worrying too much about communication fees, let's continue with an incredible important cost to take into consideration. Number 5. Insurance, $240,000 annually. You'll have to make sure that your new Nautical Explorer is insured in addition to registration. As you've probably expected by now, insurance on a super yacht isn't cheap. So you should budget a few $100,000 a year to be sure you're well protected. A 100 feet, 30.5 meters super yacht insurance may cost you roughly $240,000 per annum. How long is your super yacht going to be? And if you thought the yearly yacht insurance fee is ridiculous, you may need to see more about number 5 on our list, which is even more ridiculous. Number 4. Dockage costs at $350,000 annually. When not in use, your yacht may be moored or otherwise secured at a particular type of dock or group of docks called a yacht marina. Many yachts can be kept at the marina, and yacht owners frequently pay storage fees to be allowed to keep the yacht there. The majority of marinas hire security personnel to guard against theft, vandalism, and other potential risks for your yacht. This dock system is often outfitted with everything required for safely docking and storing your yacht. The dockage fee is calculated based on the vessel's classification and length overall, or LOA. For example, some high-quality marinas change between $5 to $10 per foot per night, 10 feet is approximately 3.05 meters, in peak seasons. And so, a 180-feet super yacht will incur approximately $350,000 for dockage annually. People usually think that dockage fees are ridiculous, but what about the fuel costs? Come, and let's continue to number 3. Number 3. Fuel, $400,000 annually. Superyachts consume much more fuel than you may anticipate. An average 230 feet or 70-meter luxury yacht will burn around 130 gallons or 490 liters per hour with the engines running, while the amount increases significantly when you're cruising. On average, you will burn around 1,000 gallons or 3,800 liters per hour to achieve a speed of 20 knots. Of course, the higher cruising speed, the more fuel you'll be burning per hour, which in turn makes each hour at sea more expensive. How many hours are you planning to cruise per year with your dream super yacht? As a yacht owner, your captain or engineer should provide the fuel consumption per hour at any particular speed, so you know roughly how far you want to travel with your yacht. A good plan is to project the total fuel consumption and set aside money for fuel costs. In addition, especially at the anchor, there is the fuel cost for generators. Are the costs for cruising and just running your generators more or less expensive than you had in your mind? Well, let's continue with an even more ridiculously expensive yearly cost and see if you still want that super yacht. Number 2. Maintenance and repairs cost $1 million annually. Like anything mechanical, a super yacht is susceptible to deterioration over time. Yachts are corroded by salt water, among many other issues. The annual cost can be excessive, but is a necessary element of owning such an expensive luxury. It includes routine maintenance as well as restoring blown motors and electrical equipment. Yearly costs can reach excesses of $1 million for a medium-sized super yacht. Now, let's finish our ridiculous yearly cost list of a super yacht with the absolutely most expensive yearly cost. Number 1. The crew salaries at $1.4 million annually. Your crew takes up most of the operation costs. Indeed, you will need to hire someone to oversee operations unless you are a certified captain who can steer your own yacht and ensure that everything runs well on a daily basis. The average annual cost of a captain is $1,400 per foot or 30.5 centimeter yacht, or around $156,000 for a small 100 feet 33.5 meters yacht. Deckhands and stewards make between $40,000 and $70,000 per year, plus you may pay for their lodging and meals, but a decent chef will set you back at least $100,000 annually. We're presuming you can comfortably fit 8 friends, and you'll also need to be around 1 deckhand for each guest. Did we also include the engineer? We all know that yachts malfunction from time to time. You'll need to spend at least $140,000 or more on an engineer. Well, are you still planning to buy that super yacht? If yes, let's summarize all the ridiculously yearly costs that we've talked about so far. Registration fees, approximately $2,000. Waste management costs, a varied amount. Food and beverages at $33,000 to $460,000 annually. The communication for $54,000 annually. The insurance for $240,000 annually. The dockage cost for $350 annually. The fuel for $400,000 annually. The maintenance and repairs cost for $1 million annually. And the crew salaries for $1.4 million annually. This means that the total yearly cost, based on the above calculations of your super yacht, will be around $3.7 million per year. Of course, the real cost heavily depends on the size of your super yacht, the fuel you'll burn, the number of crew members you'll need, and much, much more. We hope we could give you a great start with calculating the real cost of your next super yacht. And that will be it for today's video. What's your opinion about the ridiculous yearly cost of a super yacht? Let us know down in the comments section below. Also, let us know your input about the yearly costs on the list. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up and join our channel by subscribing so that we can welcome you aboard for more exciting content. On your screen now, select one of these videos, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the next one.